Hi, this is Keir here. I hope you and your family had a wonderful holiday and had some time to really unwind and relax here. So we're back at it here on our team because we don't let much time pass. And I wanted to go over a little bit about what the market has done in 2016, a bit of a year in review, if you will, state of the market, and also what our team's outlook is in the forecast for 2017 here. So, when I look back on this year, it's been a very strong year for us as a team, but we've experienced some challenges in the regional market, but also nationally. The biggest challenge we've experienced is inventory. There's been a shortage of supply of available properties for sale, really throughout many upstate communities and markets, throughout the Adirondacks, and throughout the nation. And there's a lot of different competing theories as to why this phenomenon existed in 2016 and really became the theme. But either way, we're trying to be forward-looking and see what the general market is looking like in 2017. What's the foundation? What do the fundamentals look like? And what we can expect to see next year. So again, 2016 was marked by higher median sales prices overall, lower inventory by as much as 20% in some markets, lower pending sales currently year over year. And what that's done really is push prices up and days on market down. There's more buyers in the market than there are available good properties for them. So again, what does that do? When demand rises relative to supply, it raises prices. Now, after the election here, we're about 7 weeks after the election. Markets have settled a bit. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of turmoil, a lot of tumult that surrounded that in the aftermath. But generally, the markets have responded favorably to what's happened. The Federal Reserve also, within the last 2 weeks, has officially raised rates. So now we've seen since the election and since this formal raising of rates, as much as 50 to even 75 basis points, so a half to even 0.75% rise in the prime lending rate. So what that really means is now with great credit, you're going to be somewhere in the mid to even high fours sometimes on a 30-year fixed mortgage. That's significantly different from where we were just 8 weeks ago when a lot of people with great credit scores were somewhere in the high threes. So what we think this is going to do and what it's going to mean for next year is create a bit of a stimulus and catalyst, because in order to lock in still affordable borrowing rates and cost of borrowing, buyers are going to have to act sooner than later in 2017. We also think sellers will start to realize the argument that now is a good time to list and sell your property in order to maximize value. So we're really bullish and strong on next year. We think a lot of the fundamentals in the economy, given new construction single-family home starts, given where the unemployment rate is, given where the tax code outlook looks like in terms of reform, and given what generally we're seeing in the markets and just the attitude and confidence, all bodes well for a strong 2017. So particularly in vacation markets throughout upstate New York and the Adirondacks, these second and third homes, vacation property markets are governed by slightly different forces, right? So these are luxury goods, they're not necessary, but we really see a return of confidence. Also an idea that real estate, again, is a good store of value, a good place to put wealth, not just in the market, even though the market's doing really, really well. Equities and bond markets are performing very well this year, especially in the last 8 weeks. Stock market's up almost 10%. So I think that when people look at the investment side, right, of purchasing a second or a third home or a vacation property for rental and or personal use, the investment and return outlook is a strong one. So when we talk about primary markets too, we also see more and more first-time home buyers kind of reconsidering and possibly re-entering the market for single-family homes. Whereas traditionally over the last 4 to 6 years since the recession, a lot of that movement has been away from homes into multifamily, into rentals, from the suburbs into the cities. We're starting to see a little bit of a pause, at least in that momentum. So we really have to wait to see how that's going to play out. But we're confident that more and more first-time and younger home buyers will take advantage of some of the programs at the federal level and these still low rates to purchase their first home. So overall, 2016 was a really strong year. Our team had a breakout year again, and we're really excited for what 2017 holds in store, both in the market here in upstate New York and the Adirondacks, but also nationally. So if you have any questions whatsoever, again, about the market, about whether or not this is a good time to list and sell your property, or if you're looking to purchase a property, please don't hesitate to reach out. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.